there's something I wanted to talk about. It ain't super recent, but it's recent enough that people are misunderstanding what actually happened. And I just want to make it clear. And yeah, because I feel like not enough people actually know like the full story to this, especially if people are connected to it. So, yes, what happened? Well, this is what happened with someone I'll call V, and a few other people played part in this with us. Alright, so here's a rundown. I was in the car one day, right? And there's these two weird teens in there. I was already kind of pissed. And then V and this other person starts calling me over and over. So I DM'd them both, basically saying, I'm in the car, nothing crazy, just, I'm in the car, please stop. Like, nothing crazy, nothing rude, just, like, as in chill. And then for some reason, V takes that moment of me saying the N word super personally, like way out of proportion, and next thing I don't know, they blocked me out of nowhere, which without any context sounds like the right thing to do, until you realize I'm black, and then just everything just goes completely backward from there. And at the time, I didn't realize what happened. I only found out a day later, or maybe the next when I checked back and saw the block. I was confused, and I was feeling some type of way about it. And I asked my homegirl, we gonna call her K, if she could help me figure out what happened. And she like, and she did that for me. She was like, "Hey, can you ask why V blocked me? I just like he just want to know what's going on because he's feeling some type of way about this." And then V, they, somewhere along the lines, they said that they wanted to move on from their old friends, which includes me, which like fine, I would have been totally okay with that if she had just said that to me directly, but that's not what happened. Instead, she starts calling me racist. Yeah, and I'm just sitting there like, what? What? And even though I tried to explain that I'm black, that my family's black, she just ignored that and doubled down, still calling me racist. And that's where it really starts to hurt, because honestly, I think there's like, I think it's, I'm gonna pop off a little bit. I think it's racist for them to assume that I'm not black based on appearance alone. I feel like there's some type of like stereotype where on what a black person should and should not look like, but that doesn't make me any less part of the community. There's like this messed up idea where it's like being black means have a certain skin tone, a certain type of hair, certain body shape, and it's just not true. The community is diverse, and I'm proud of who I am, and it really hurts to know that someone I've known for 7 whole years reduced me down to how I look and decide I don't fit, quote unquote. Because I don't go around here assuming anyone's race by how they look, so why is this being done to me? And it hits harder when it's from someone you've known like for a majority of your life. And here's it gets even more diabolical from here. And now apparently I fat shamed her. What? And I criticized her art style and a bunch of other things. And none of that, no, none of that true. None of that true. We just making stuff up with the love of the game now. And it's like very little interaction when it's someone proof that I'm a bad person, when in reality all I did was try to understand why I got blocked and like just react like your average human. And even after all this, I'm still being painted as like the person who attacked her. And what's even weirder, how she used the whole situation of me saying the N-word as a moral high ground to justify me cutting me off. Like she was trying to make it seem like she was like the righteous one and all this. And when my friends like E, and we're gonna call them E and K, yeah, when E and K try to help, or yeah, like genuinely like reached out. Actually, you know what, Kate? She kind of wrote like whole ass paragraphs. She kind of like she like She wrote a whole ass essay for me. I'll put them up on the screen if I can, but like I'll try and get try to get the screenies. But yeah, you don't gotta do all that. And when E tried to help and like get into contact with me, they started saying that I sent people to gaslight her into unblocking me, which is also false, because I didn't even know that. Okay, Avi, I hope that you're watching the video, because I didn't even know that. You know what? I don't even care. I didn't even know that Emily spoke with you, had any contact with you until you told me. Like, I had no idea that she tried getting into contact with you until she told me. But you, instead of talking to me directly about this, you spread it around and making it like I was manipulative when I wasn't. Okay, and now it's got like all the aftermath. So, yeah. And now people are taking her side without like any real context. And she's sending out like she's sending like, from what I've heard from Emily, she's sending like single screenshots and little clips without actually explaining any context behind them. Like, if you want real proof, then you should have like the entire chat logs. You should like scroll down the entire chat logs if you want like if you want genuine proof, right? And it's not even about like winning. I want my name to be cleared. It's because this whole thing got turned into something that was like that's like, quite frankly, not a big deal, and something completely false. So yeah, that's basically everything. I didn't fat shame no one. I didn't criticize no one's art maliciously. I didn't send people to gas on anyone. I didn't manipulate anyone. I didn't do anything wrong except try to understand why I got blocked out of nowhere. And honestly, it sucks that this happened with someone who is such a big part of my life for so long. And yeah, if you're gonna judge me, and if you're gonna still hate on me, then at least you know my side of the story, at least, if not the full story. And that's basically all I wanted to say. So yes, that's it. So now you know most of the context. I don't really expect much to come out of this video. Quite frankly, I quite literally expect everyone just to call bullshit and just like start flaming me, which honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised about all that. And this isn't even about that. It's not even about this anymore. It's not even about being called racist anymore. It's about this person lying to a lot. Well, I wouldn't say lying, but manipulating the true story to a lot of people. And I want my side of the story to get heard, because I feel like I haven't done that enough with any situation I was ever in. And yes, yeah. And side note, that 7-year relationship, I realized how the majority of that relationship was so one-sided. And dare I say toxic? Because the entire time I was paying attention what they had to say, but to me it felt like they didn't care about anything I said, which I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I don't know, I just feel some type of way about that. But luckily I got a lot of friends and they helped me through this. But like, dog, this is like, I'm calling the police. But yeah, that's it. I'm not really sure what I would put here. Maybe just some credits or something like that. But yeah, that's basically it. So Bye bye.